getting back on the field, possibly playing?
Yeah, super excited. Obviously been able to practice over the last few weeks, so that was a big milestone too, just getting out there with the guys during practice. But yeah, excited to be officially back on the squad.
How's injury feel right now?
That feels great. Yeah, throwing's felt pretty normal for a while. Still a couple things in the training room that we're doing just to, more maintenance than anything, but it feels great.
So is it full strength at this point in terms of how far you can throw it, how hard you can throw it, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I got a extra time in the rehab to, I think it was 6 to 8 week injury, and it's been more than that. So I've been able to definitely get it calloused, and yeah, it feels really good.
And the time that you've been kind of away, just what have you reflected on?
Yeah, I think anytime the game's kind of taken away from you, it's hard. And, I've tried my best to encourage the guys and be supportive in the quarterback room and offensive unit, entire team. Obviously, it's been hard. It's not as many wins as we were hoping for, but it just takes 1 week. We're hoping to turn it around.
For you, while you were out, what were you kind of working on? Was it a lot of film work and book work, like playbook work? What were you working on?
Yeah, I was with the QBs basically through every meeting. Didn't travel with the team for a little bit, but all the stuff throughout the week was try to be as present as possible so I could help those guys continue with the game plan and get my insight, but also, help those guys talk through it and really just be an ear, a lending hand to Gino, to Kenny, to the rest of the crew.
I feel like you got a good grasp on this playbook if in fact you were to be called on.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously been doing it since OTAs, so that was the reason I tried to stay engaged as much as possible, just in case.
What do you feel like your role can be over these next seven years?
Yeah, I think whatever they ask me to do, I'm going to do. I definitely think going to continue on what I've been doing. Again, as I've said, I try to stay involved, and so just continue to help, continue to communicate with the quarterbacks, the rest of the offense, give my 2 cents where they're welcomed, and also try not to have too many cooks in the kitchen at the same time. So try to find that role.
At any point, it's been frustrating for you going through the amount of different injuries that you've had over the past couple of years, and kind of rehabbing, coming back, getting going. What's the process just been like over the course of the injuries that you've sustained and coming back from them?
Yeah, I think any injury is hard. This is a game that is probably 100% injury rate. Everyone's going to be hurt at some point, and so definitely frustrating, especially both broke my thumb last year and then to my right wrist this year. But it gives you time to reflect. It gives you time to understand how important the game is to me and how much I love it, and I do miss it when I don't get to play it. So those things are important, and maybe I wouldn't have that perspective if I hadn't got hurt.